Yeah. Who knew I get it poppin' right before the world end? Rigid regulations, if they don't break, they gon' bend. A lot of acquaintances, but got like 4 friends. To the end of the road, we went from boys to men. Them conversations range from women to them dividends. Always keep it 100, even if that truth offends. No yes men, those the only ones to recommend. And we don't talk every day. Sometimes I'll say I hit you right back and won't call till the next weekend. No beef if we ain't speaking. More business dealings over feelings, and I'm busy trying to provide these walls with a ceiling. Soon as you cross my mind, I'ma hit your lifeline like I'm trying to hit a million. Cause time is of the essence, police is Emmett Tillin'. So if we the criminals, I'm rooting for the villains. Blood don't make you fan, only love can bring that feeling. Of a solid bond where your children, my children. Bruce Willis never hit them, I'm always gonna listen. Whenever you reminisce, and you like remember this time we was on the Las Vegas Strip, bumping Too Short like this. Damn, I can't wait to do some hood rat shit with my friends. Damn, I can't wait to stamp my passport with my friends. Damn, I can't wait to start a new business with my friends. Thankful for my dogs, gotta thank the good God for my friends. Yeah. If not today, real ones always link up in the end. If not today, real ones always link up in the end. Yeah. If not today, real ones always link up in the end. What your ones look like? All I need, yeah, yeah. All I need, can't wait. I'ma take what they wanted, they never gon' get it. One way ahead, they want me to pivot. Olay. Any bullshit they throw when I'm dodging the senses. War with conviction, I don't need repentance. No way. She cold with bros, the love is unlimited. All that's old is loyalty, winning shit. Can't fade. Put that on God, put that on mine, on me. Can't fade, look, put that on mine. I was canaries down in the coal mine. Found out it was a gold mine. Good God want me to shine. Destiny be on time. I was good with the bottom line. Good karma intendify. Those that be alkaline. Real ones with that state of mind. Live this life you must defy. Eyes regardless of your skin tone. I'm in the end zone. Best dressed like Dion. Young phenom, they seesaw, no seesaw. When they up, I'm up. When they down, I'm up. Gotta get my O's in binary code. Aim for the stars, what I've been told. Land on the moon, might jump to Pluto. Black Superman, any lessons pseudo. No Disneyland, no Mickey Mouse. For your Minnie Mouse, shit, I heard it was rats out. Gotta hide the cheese if I've never been there. Hey, can't wait. Look, I'ma take what they want that they never gon' get it. One way ahead, they want me to pivot. Olay. Any bullshit they throw when I'm dodging the senses. War with conviction, I don't need repentance. Can't fade. She go with bros, the love is unlimited. All that's old is loyalty, winning shit. They can't fade. Put that on mine, put that on God. Hey, all I need, yeah. All I need, yeah. All I need, just real shit around me. You know what I'm saying? All I need, that party in my living room, vibes right now. More Thurz on Thursday as always. Keeping it playing, the player away. Wali, Ali, Corey, Dion on drums. Alright, what up, what up? This is Thurz, party in my living room, and this is Grand Park's Our LA Voices, here with Kingston and Yo Knots.
What are your creative inspirations?
That's great, that's great. Alright, so I'll cut this one first. Creative inspirations are everyday life, just kind of walking the journey and learning, man. The older you get, the more you realize you don't know anything, and that life is all about relationships and upholding those relationships. So I guess a lot of inspirations come from evaluating each relationship and trying to maintain relationships with myself and with other people.
I would say for myself, Kingston, just regular life experiences. You as a father, having a daughter who's 8 years old, I learned through her from like letting go and squeezing, and by that, I could find inspiration and put that into my music somehow, in some way. Other ways of just looking at movies, putting movies on silence while I'm in the studio, or like cartoons that I grew up on. Through movies and just real life experiences is ways I could find inspiration that I put towards my music.
What are the barriers that reinforced them over the past year?
I guess the barriers that reinforced the significance of relationships has been the pandemic, staying home, having to deal with you, having to teach you how to ride your bike, right? You learned? Who taught you? Okay. So us spending that time together reinforced the importance of relationships, even with your sister, us all riding bikes together, doing soccer, and just making sure you guys are on top of your schoolwork. That just reinforced that, being present in a relationship is being present for yourself. And you learn so much by just kind of being present for other people, like music is a service job and life is a service job. So it all goes hand in hand. So this past year has reinforced all that.
Has brought myself and the family just closer together, and just realizing the importance it is to have a brotherhood and a family that just pour your love into each other. Because the pandemic, so many relatives of mine have like lost jobs. In hindsight, was a blessing because it allowed them to come to a family member and vent, and then you realize they haven't been doing what they've been born to do this whole time. So the pandemic was a blessing, man, and it reinforced and just reshaped everyone's purpose, I think, on this land. So shout outs to the pandemic.
What are the systems of support needed to continue creating amid uncertainty and change?
The supports are, it was clear today that the support needed to continue creating amid uncertainty and change are a village. Like today with this shoot, we had a lot of stuff we had to troubleshoot through, a lot of different obstacles, and we all worked through it. And I couldn't have done it by myself, obviously. So, shout out to the village that's here. And I think that's what's necessary to continue creating amid all the uncertainties, having those people that, you can rely on and that you can be present for. So, it goes, it's like a back and forth exchange. So I think that's what's necessary.
I would say, I agree with your father. The importance of having a community, a village, a brotherhood is the most important code, gem, nugget, whatever you want to call it. Because somebody's always gonna fall, and if you have a supporting system, they pick you right up and put you where you need to be. Outside of that, just having a relationship with God every morning, every night, and eating clean, eating healthy. Feed your engine, because the engine inside you, if you feed it something, that's unhealthy, you're not gonna be the best version of yourself. So covering the foundation of the village, importance of food, and your relationship with God.
What are your practices of self-care and preservation?
Good question. As Wyo just mentioned, eating good, man. You know, everything you put in your diet is everything you put in your mouth is fuel. Everything you consume is fuel. So just being conscious of what you're consuming, you know, what you're listening to, what you're watching, that definitely helps me with my practices of self-care. You know, I have a regimen of kind of being plant-based and trying to, like, you know, make sure I'm conscious of what and how food is being prepared. And, you know, that's able to help me keep that energy throughout the day. I do a lot. You know, with you, right? Do I do a lot? Yeah? I don't build. Yes, I do. You putting me on blast in there? I don't play. What? I do play Legos. Wow. Because we always riding bikes. Because I'm trying to pay these bills, right? I gotta pay bills, right? Who gonna pay the bills if I don't pay the bills? You gonna pay the bills? If you want to pay the bills, you can pay the bill. I'd gladly take a vacation.
Do that. Save the Lego. I would say surfing for me. With my daughter, I got her first surfboard at 4, and I didn't realize it was self-love until the day we went out there and there was no one in the water, and that brought our connection even stronger and our appreciation for just life. You know, because when there's people out there, you gotta watch your back. There's surf etiquette. So if you see somebody on a board and there's a wave, you gotta pull out. So imagine being in the ocean, just you and your father in water, and you look back and you see the city. It's a whole lot of quietness, almost like meditation, but you're just out there on the surfboard. That's a huge piece of self-love and self-care I discovered the past 4 years ago. You ever heard of a salt bath? A lot of people, they'll make reservations for a company that makes these caves full of salt, and they put these people in there to think, you paid me $200 and you're gonna leave this place feeling better because it's filled with salt. But guess what? You don't have to pay $200 for that. You just go to the beach for free. So that's a great question. Thank you.
How is Los Angeles reflected in your voice and art?
I guess being a second generation LA guy, first generation born, LA is reflected through family and just through like patronizing the businesses out here. Again, touching on the relationships with, you know, that stem from the village that I created with everybody. You know, a lot of people are native here. So the art really reflects a lot of the experiences from myself and from my peers. So, you know, when you hear it, it's definitely like a direct reflection of an LA experience, and also reflecting the Belizean roots. You know, there's a lot of stories of being LA kind of being like this whole melting pot. So I just try to reflect that in the most authentic way, just kind of continuing to walk my journey and pulling, you know, inspiration from friends and peers, man. And it all seems to be LA centric. So a lot of experiences are very LA influenced, and even across the board, you know, it's all like Black experience, you know, influence, but very LA specific for the most part. Like today, what we're doing with the performance and the talk box being, you know, ingrained in like the Party in My Living Room sessions, you know, that's a West Coast thing. You know, so everything is intentional and meant to like make you feel a way and make designed to give you detailed experiences from like, you know, what we've all went through. So that's how LA is reflected in my art and voice.
I would say it's a huge part. Well, one, I'm from Seattle, and I came here in '97 to Inglewood, and it was a whole change, like a 360 flip for me, and I had to adjust from dress code of wearing certain colors and, you know, in certain neighborhoods. Sorry, not being able to wear certain colors in certain neighborhoods. And again, just growing up in Inglewood to Ladera to Palmdale and going to St. Bernard's and Inglewood High, and like I moved around a lot, so you hear all these influences from all the neighborhoods and cultures I soaked up. And then from surfing, you know, you hear my music today, you hear a lot of Southern California feels. It's very colorful, and then you hear the slower version, some funk, and you hear the claps or some snares, which is all LA influenced. So I would LA has played a huge part in my voice, in the art. I mean, the clothes that I make and the clothes that I wear, and just the way I speak. So yeah, LA is definitely a DNA of mine now.